Hello everybody and welcome back to Rennebu. In the previous episode I started to wrap the bales, so we do have the first line of bales here fermenting. They are 62% fermented, pretty good, so they might be ready to sell by the end of today. In fact they probably will be, but we still have all of these to wrap. A bit of an issue with them, shouldn't be a problem though. Let's just put the time back to time 6. Yeah, it looks like if you leave them fully loaded, if you leave the trailer fully loaded in multiplayer, it does that. Now, if they all spill everywhere, it doesn't matter at all. We need to pick them up anyway. Oh, so it does correct itself. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter that they're on the ground. We need to put them into a sausage. I'll just leave it there. We can tidy up as we go. So, we're going to be using the Massey Ferguson. We'll have the next line maybe a bit further across because, yeah, we need to be able to fit it into here. Although, yeah, we can just do several lines if we need to. Let's just get that started, and yeah, I think we'll just start. Get back into here. Yeah, I can't decide if I should pick up 2 at a time or just 1 at a time. It's quite handy to have 2 at a time, but then it makes it difficult to put it into the wrapper. So maybe if I transport 2, I don't know. I'll just do whatever feels right, I think. So we'll get this line done. Then it all can be left to ferment. That wasn't too bad. And then once this is done, we can focus on the other fields again. Oh no. There we go. I think I will just try and push that because as soon as the bales contact the ground, I won't be able to move it. Because it'll make the line go a bit weird. So that should be fine. And I can now proceed with wrapping all of these. And it's going to take a while, but I will time-lapse it, so hopefully less than a minute. Okay, so we just have 3 left. There's 1 on the ground. But overall it's gone well, and it looks like we are going to fit it all into 1 row. If you do put 2 in, it does that, it always throws 1 off. Although I'm not a massive fan of this bale spike. It'd be nice to have the spikes a bit closer together. It's probably... Is it designed for a quadrant bale? It might be. Yeah, I actually prefer to use the pallet fork because you can adjust it. Okay, right, so we've got the 1 there. I'll just move this tractor out of the way. I'm not too sure if we need to do any more fertilizing of the fields. We'll have to check. If we don't need to though, then we may be able to do a contract. But I am hopeful that we can sell some of these bales today. As mentioned in the previous episode, the price is best in a few months' time, so there's no rush. But obviously the sooner we... well, as soon as we do sell them, we'll have more money to spend on the next piece of land which I want to buy. But there we go. Is it in? No? Not quite. In you go. Good. So that extractor will have to be returned. We do, of course, have all of these. Must be quite a lot of money's worth there. How much are the eggs worth currently? If we can take them to the bakery, 3,136. It's currently August, so again there is going to be a price increase soon, likely, so probably not worth rushing into if we don't need to. Anyway, let's push this off the end, get that all fermenting, and this fantastic machine can be returned. I am a massive fan of it. We can also do the quadrant bales, but we'd have to use the hybrid version. Okay, right, so as you can see, fermenting 0%. As for these, 74% now, very, very good. So let's take a look at these fields. Let's zoom in here. Yeah, the grass field is the only one which needs to have an application of fertilizer. 101 is also grass, so maybe I could either fertilize both of them or I could cultivate 101. So we have combinable crops over there. Yeah, I can't really decide. It is good having all the extra grass because we are making a lot of money from these bales. But I think next time I will use a quadrant baler, and then we'll use the extractor hybrid, because I just find the quadrant bales easier to work with. So yeah, I think I will just spray them. So I'll leave the trailer here. I was going to load up the eggs, but then if we're going to sell some bales later, we need the trailer. So anyway, what do we have in the way of fertilizer? We do have quite a lot. So if I was to get a sprayer, it would be so nice to own a sprayer. But then the spreader is the cheaper version. Yeah, that spreader is really good. We can't afford it. Is there one in the sale? No. There's never anything I'm actually looking to buy in the sale. Anyway, we should probably aim for that. I can almost afford it, not quite, but that's what I should be getting. So I think, yeah, just this time we will get the sprayer, we'll rent it, and then I can spray those two fields. There should be enough. I really hope there is enough in the IBC, because overall those two fields don't add up to too much land. It is almost a full IBC. So that is a 24 metre working width. It makes sense to go with that. Yeah, we'll go with this. Hopefully we don't need a front weight, because I didn't bring it with me. If we were doing every field, I would have rented the trailed sprayer. This should be fine. Okay, I'll see you back over at the farm. Make sure I get the fertilizer, not the herbicide. This one here. So I'll put it all in. We'll see how we go. Doesn't even all fit. It's a good sign. And yeah, we still don't need a front weight, so we'll go without. I don't think there'll be any problems with fertilising this field now. It's growing again since the previous episode. It's grown a bit. We set to full width, 24 metres. There we go. And we'll begin. Yes, that's working. Very good to see. 7 miles per hour is the speed we have to do. So it will take a bit of time, I suppose. But then we can drive over to the other field. The other field will be really fast. The biggest job actually with the other field is driving there. That's what will take the longest. Okay, so let's use 2/3 of the tank. I will go and top it up just to guarantee that we have enough, but we probably do have enough anyway in the sprayer. Just don't want to do most of it and then get left with a small section. That would just be really annoying. Yeah, and it's nice that we don't have to do the other fields. I've already done them, so that saves. Well, it doesn't save a job. I've already done that in a previous episode, but it just means that we can focus on other stuff today. Okay. Well, that should certainly do it. 68%. And anything that we have left, I will just unload at the field. There's no point heading back all the way over here with it, I don't think. Although I suppose what we could do is we could head back over here and then return it from here. We'll see. But either way, fertilizer at some point is going to be required, again, at that field. Well, here we are. We'll make this field perfect as well. I suppose the first time we cut this, it wasn't fully fertilised. So potentially next time we'll have even more. But yeah, I just can't bring myself to use the round baler, just because I really don't like loading round bales. I actually don't know if there's much of a difference in capacity between the two bales. Like the round grass bales, what are they, about 7,500 litres? Something like that. I don't know if the quadrants are more or less. Hopefully more. But it will just be easier for me to do quadrant bales. Nice and easy, very fast. So before I decide what I'm doing with the IBC, I'm going to have to go into the contract menu and see what contracts there are. I would like to do something pretty big actually with somebody else's machinery, but not something so big that we can't get it completed today. Harvesting is always a good one because it means that we can keep, at least hopefully keep, some of the excess. So far from doing that one contract, the excess was tiny on this map, which is actually more realistic, but yeah, maybe we'll get lucky with one of these. Let's take a look at field number 1. If it's way away from here, which it looks like it might be. Yes, it couldn't be further away. Yeah, that's typical. Field number 111. That sounds more like our area. It's not one of the ones I want to buy, that's these ones here. Actually, how much do they cost? 73, 65, 119. Yeah, they're the ones I want. Yeah, 111 is... Oh, is it... Chainsaw did one of these, and he didn't quite complete it. There wasn't quite enough leeway. I think it was 110 that he did, though. So 111 might be fine. Well, that's over at our farm, so I'll get over there. And we will unload the IBC back in our farmyard, which is, yeah, the better thing to be doing anyway. I'll only forget about it. Looks good having all those bales on the pad. Anyway, yeah, let's just put this over here. I'll try and get it to unload on our right by having the shed on the left. Well, actually the tractor's left it will be. Good, that's perfect. And I don't think we need the sprayer again, so let's just return that. And I just don't know how much of a job it's going to be for this combine. If we're going to do field number 111, it might be too big. We can use their machine if we want to. I should actually check with Chainsaw to see which field he was actually in when he had a problem. I think it was 110 though. We added the money in the XML file, so he still made the money. Yeah, that's 111. 110 is the one on the other side of the river. And yeah, that's a big field. That's too big for my combine. Yeah, 110. So if we accept the contract, we actually get a tractor as well in 111. There's also 124. Did I actually look at that? Just there. Maybe that is more... It's the same combine. Less pay. I think I'll go with the 111 because it's canola. So it should mean less carting. Ah, but where do we unload? The grain mill. Where is the grain mill? I don't want to be taking things too far. Ah, it's the usual place, that's fine. Okay, right. Accept, borrow items. Almost made a mistake. So yeah, we can use their tractor and trailer, but I don't think I will do. I'll just use their combine. It takes long enough to drive over there. And the combine can tow the header. Looks like we put the header on the other side, but it might flip it for me. It might rotate it. Please rotate it. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. I think I've seen it rotate them before, if you put it on the wrong side. As long as it holds, as long as it doesn't fall off. It should be alright. So, we'll set sail. This is going to be a very slow drive. We'll have both combines going actually. Once I've done the headland, we can have both going up and down, and we should be able to get it done really quickly. Hopefully, we'll be able to sell some of the canola for ourselves, and that might, well, potentially it will give us £1,000 or something. But yeah, it varies for every field. I'll pop this over here. The header didn't fall off. It's good news. On it goes. And yeah, we'll do a lap. Once we've done a lap, I'll put this onto a worker whilst I get our combine. And then obviously at some point we may have to use 2 workers because I'm going to have to cart. But that's fine. It's going to be worth it. Turn the beacons off. Yeah, if this was single player, I would now set the speed to 9 miles per hour. It just feels like the right speed. But we're going to have to do 6 because I don't have the mod installed to remove the limiter. This is a big field. A seriously big field. Wow. But yeah, we have to do the headland, otherwise the worker is going to be getting so confused and it'll probably drive into the river. There is a river that runs down there, so we don't want to end up in there. I think we'll make it round, but I think just to make sure, I will empty what we currently have. I know it's not much, but it makes all the difference. Yes, this is more like it. 2 combines on the go. It makes all the difference. It's going to be so good. But as soon as I have a full trailer, obviously I'm going to have to go. It's luckily well, it's the only sell point I think, but it's nowhere near as far as we might have gone if it had been a different sell point for a different product, because some of them are way over the other side. But it's really good that it's canola, because it means it's not going to fill the combines super quickly. Like if it was wheat, the combines would be filling so fast. Pretty good, neck and neck. Maybe I can get some kind of thumbnail here. Brilliant. Right, so I'll do this piece here. Let's just put that back to -1 and switch the HUD back on. Don't detach the header, that's never a good thing to do. Hopefully that worker will just figure it out and keep going. But already, just in that time, we've done all this corner. It's amazing. Actually, this combine's header is quite wide. It's not bad. We might never change this combine. So we'll keep it going until we have almost a full load in the trailer, and then it'll be time to sell the first bit. I would expect all of the first trailer to go towards the contract, so we shouldn't make a bonus on any of that, but maybe the second load. I think there will be 2 loads, I'm just assuming, but yeah, I'd be surprised if there is only 1 load. Well, it is going extremely well. It's amazing how once you have another machine going, you just eat through that food in no time. I think it's almost time to take this trailer. I will put this one onto a worker, even though the other combine is more than capable of finishing. I'll just put it over here. I'll put it off to the edge, onto the side, because obviously it's tapered. Okay, it's going to find its own route anyway. So yeah, 82% full. We must get over there and empty, because the combines will both be waiting for us when we come back. Annoyingly, it's the big combine I want to empty, and it's the one with the... Actually, they're both on the wrong side. The augers are both wrong. I'll just have to drive in the field again. I don't like doing this. I could wait, but I really need to get on. We need to get this emptied. Okay, almost there, so close. 99 and 100. So it didn't all fit as expected, but there's not going to be that much left. This second trailer load will only have maybe 20% in it. Need to make sure I do take it to the correct place. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's got to be the same place. It's this place just here, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, here we are. I really hope this is the right place. I should really double check, shouldn't I? Just as we're here. Yep. This is the right place. Perfect. No, not out the not out the grain door. That would take forever. That's better. So yeah, like I said, not expecting any money from this. But hopefully from the next load. No. Okay. 96% completed. We have a long drive back to the field and then we'll come back again. But don't worry, I will jump cut. Oh, I thought they'd actually stopped, but they seem to have just decided to waste my money. Ah. I was under the impression that if they get stuck for too long, they just go home. Oh, that was so close as well. And it's not even finished, it has it? There's still a piece over there. Okay, well the TC59 can finish. And that combine should be automatically returned when we finish the contract. But it looks like we will have almost a full load in this combine. We'll sell the bales next time. It's better to wait anyway. The price is going to really increase in September, so yeah, that'll be next episode when we can hopefully sell all the bales and make a really significant sum. In fact, we might even buy a new field next time. It'd be amazing. There we go. Right, let's quickly get this emptied, get it sold, and then we can wrap things up. That's pretty much it. Okay, we're off. These fields would be pretty amazing too. Actually, really good for contracting, because then we could just literally take the crop to there. The sell point is next door. That'd be great. Anyway, yes, let's just turn in here. See how much money we can make from this. I hope it's at least £500. I'd be happy with 500. 1,000 would be amazing. Oh, whoa. Wow, 5,521. That is unbelievable, because that's on top of the contract itself, which is 6,829. So we'll collect that. And we're up to 30,000. That was definitely worth it. And then next time we have that massive load of money coming in from the silage. So yeah, I can pretty much guarantee that we're buying another field next time. Likely one of these over here. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.